Hello and welcome to video number 3. This section is going to focus on the social contract theory that we learned about in the second video, and also a little bit about Thomas Hobbes and John Locke. So the social contract theory, if you remember from the first video, the idea behind this was that people created government out of a necessity, because without government, they felt as though their rights were at risk, were in jeopardy. Okay, so according to that social contract theory, we as people give up our unlimited freedom in order to have protection from the government, from everybody else, all the other people in the world, okay, or in our state or country or whatever. Okay, so two people, actually three, but we're just going to focus on these two right now, talk about the social contract, and they are John Locke and Thomas Hobbes. So John Locke tells us, first of all, and we've mentioned this before, that everyone is born with 3 natural rights. Those rights are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I'm sorry, is it the pursuit of happiness? No, it's life, liberty, and property, right? Thomas Jefferson switched the pursuit of happiness thing later on. But John Locke says we're all born with the right to be alive, the right to be free, and the right to have stuff. However, since we're all born with those rights, if there is no situation or if there is no system in place to protect those rights, then they are in jeopardy because we have absolute freedom, absolute liberty to do whatever we want. So in order to protect our natural rights, people created this social contract. They say, okay, government, I'm going to give up my unlimited right to drive 100 miles an hour down Highway 67, right? And in return, you're going to make speed limit laws, right? And you're going to set an appropriate speed limit that's going to protect me and protect everybody else, okay? Social contract, we give up some rights to get government protection. All right, and Thomas Hobbes had a different idea on what kind of government people needed and what government would be like with, or what life would be like without government. So he believes that we need an absolute government, okay? And that word, absolute, that tells you that there's no wiggle room, right? If you have an absolute government, that means you are in a situation where the person in charge of your country or your state has absolute 100% control over every aspect of life, okay? So Thomas Hobbes believed that without this absolute government, without us constantly being under someone's thumb, so to speak, people wouldn't know what to do. Like, we've got to have a strong ruler, otherwise we're not going to be able to function, okay? So he believed that if we didn't have that kind of strong government, then life would be nasty, brutish, and short, okay? So basically, you're going to be living a life in which your freedoms are constantly in jeopardy, your rights are constantly in the possibility exists that they're going to be taken away, and life is just not going to be awesome, okay? So we're going to do an activity in class that deals with the social contract and how these two people felt about it. If you have any questions on this video, please let me know.